Station that plays every song, Classic FM 97.3. That is Patrice Rushing with Feels So Real, Won't Let Go. 31 minutes gone past 11 in the Classic Lounge on a beautiful Wednesday, threatening to rain, but hopefully the weather holds actually. My name is Lawrence and I've got a beautiful guest here with me in the studio. Well, if you've been on our social media, you would know that she is going to be here with me. Plus, I've been announcing all morning that I would have a Titan in the house. I've got with me Jaypee.
Hello. It's so nice to hear you say you've got a Titan in the house with you.
Yeah. The name is forever going to be with you.
Thank you.
You are a Titan.
Thank you.
Yes, former housemate from Big Brother Titans, and it's good to have you here with me.
It is good to be here.
Yeah, you look prettier in person.
Oh, that means so much. Thank you.
So, You're out now into the real world after the
real world
surreal experience.
Yes.
Tell me, how was it in the house? Let's start from in there, first of all.
Initially, it was overwhelming. It's such a rude shock. You just go from being with everybody you know to being in a house full of strangers. So initially, it was very overwhelming, but then it got better. It was nice. I think it was most especially nice to be with people from a different country. That meant so much to me because prior to the show, I had never really gone out of the country or with other people who were not Nigerians. Yeah. So it was just different to have so many culture shocks and all of that. It was fun to hear Big Brother's voice. The man would always crack me up. It was so nice to hear his voice, In the first few days, I would always panic and shake. And
once the voice came on,
one day I sprained my shoulder, yes.
Really?
Where I just panicked back. It always freaked me out, but then I got used to it. And he was so hilarious. And he would always make me wonder how he could be so hilarious yet so without laughing. He would just say something so funny,
sarcastic,
and he would,
or something,
and he wouldn't laugh. But it was nice, and all. It was a very beautiful experience. I'm super grateful.
You had some interesting diary room moments, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes,
some sobs as well.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Tell me about that.
So the first week was just me being emotional in my feelings with Big Brother trying to make me feel better. Asking me to smile and all of that. And then the next week we go to Big Brother, I'm feeling isolated, and he goes, and how about your friendship with a boo-boo? I'm like, oh, Big Brother, please. And then the next week, I don't know what I said to him, and he goes, well, how are things with Marvin these days? I'm like, this man, please lay off my case.
I must say, you do a good Big Brother voice, to be honest.
I do, right? He would always announce when the hot water came on, and so I would go in the house and I would go, Housemate, this is Big Jaypee. Hot water is now available.
That's nice.
I was so obsessed with his voice. I was
going to ask you about a boo-boo, to be honest. There were some massages going on at some point.
There were? I don't
some back pressing and
there were.
Or is he back pounding? Well, there was a ship there nonetheless. Who was the captain of the ship? Was it you now?
There was a ship?
Was there no ship between the two of you?
A friendship, of course. There was a beautiful friendship
going on.
And any of the massages might have just been physiotherapeutical massages after the
English to confuse us.
After the hectic workout sessions that we had, it was housemates giving housemates massages.
Right.
Yes, that's what it was.
And of course, your friendship continues after the house, right?
Yes, if he's willing, yes.
But does that mean you didn't have any, well, should I say intimate connections with anybody in the house, any guy in the house?
Not that I know of.
Really?
Not that I know of.
Well, some attempts might have been thrown at you, at least.
Well, yeah. There were a few.
You noticed them?
Yes.
I don't know why women always pretend they don't see these things. When it's coming from a mile away, you know a man is coming at you, right?
There were a few.
Let's do a bit of name dropping. Who do you think had an eye for you, that who may have told you or maybe didn't tell you about it?
Okay.
Save your full chest. Just tell us. You know.
Weirdly, there was some harmless flirting going on with Smirko. I'll say harmless in case there wasn't any more to it. But many people didn't know this. Like I said, it's not everything people see on TV. We're the ones in the houses.
Of course, yes.
In the house, rather. There was also flirting with somebody whose name I would not mention right now.
Why not?
In the very early weeks.
In case the seed germinates outside of
Because he's involved with somebody, and I don't want them to go, Jaypee, you are lying. He just wants to use his name. But yeah.
The trend.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of being with someone, do you have anybody outside the house? I hear you have like 5 to 7 guys outside the house.
Say?
And you have like 2 wrapped around your finger.
Cue hair flip. What can I say?
Interesting.
When you're a beautiful, stunning woman and you happen to be a smart,
and you're owning it,
professional nurse at the same time, what can I say?
Hang on, you really do have about 7 guys.
I do not have 7 men that I'm involved with. What I said was I have 7 men on my roster. I just means there are 7 men who I talked to at the time, but we'll not go into that.
And who are buying you things, who are taking care of you, trying to make sure that they get your attention.
Neither would we go into those who are supposedly wrapped around my finger.
Really? No, go on. So what it means is you don't have a boyfriend or fiance, maybe your husband. Who knows? I know. Now ask.
If I had a husband, I think the entire world would know I'm such a loud lover. If I did have a husband,
so tell us right now, do you have a man though? Do you have a man? Whether before you went into the house and after you've come out of the house right now.
My man, do I have you?
Are you seeking permission to have him?
I'm seeking permission because these Nigerian men, you are dating them, but they are not dating you in return.
Unless you're dating yourself, Abby.
But, it's
neither here nor there, right?
Exactly, it's neither here nor there.
Well, you did say you were a nurse.
Yes, I am a nurse. I love to say that so much. I am a nurse.
Are you serious?
Yes, been practicing for 4 years, been in the medical field for at least 7 years now.
That is impressive.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No wonder. It helps. It helps in a place like the Big Brother house.
It did help. My housemates took full advantage of it. Every day they were cutting themselves. Every day they were burning themselves. Hi, Nurse Jaypee. No, I'm like, you guys, I came to this house to forget being a nurse. You people have taken me back to the hospital. Up until I left, it was 1 bandage and 1 burn ointment and 1 disinfectant.
Wow.
It was just, but it is
Are
nice
you going back to it, or are you now going to entertainment now?
It will be on hold for a while. That job is hectic. Ooh, it is hectic, honestly.
And the spotlight is hectic as well. I'm sure you can imagine even now, just a few weeks out of the house.
One hecticness
is better than the other. It's more beneficial than the other.
You get it. Honestly, the hospital, and then the difference is, I've always said this, with the hospital, you live such a stereotyped, scheduled life. If you're working 8 to 6 shifts, you wake up at 6, you're out of the house at 7, you're at the hospital at 8, you do that until 6. It's a constant routine. I don't like that I'm stuck in a constant cycle. You can't break out of it. You can't leave work before you hand over your shift. Right. You can't leave your patients. But this is more flexible. I'm not saying it's not as hectic, but
it's flexible.
It's
more enjoyable.
Yes, it's more enjoyable. There are different things. You get to meet different people. You get to go out of your comfort zone. You're in different spaces doing different things. Right. Not in the same place all the time.
Well, let's go back into the house. I mean, you had a good run, I must say. You had
Thank you very much.
Very entertaining run as well. I watched you in some of the tasks. Right. Thank you once again for coming through today.
Thank you so much for having me. This was amazing. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. It's 42 minutes gone past 11. Back into the Classic Lounge with me, Lawrence. For a Wednesday, remember 12:30, the Jazz Lounge, the very best of instrumental jazz here on TCL. Going back into it is Tina Turner with What's Love Got to Do With It. Keep it here. Bye-bye.